Creature here. Got two things to say before we get into the build for another rework, basically, for Deathfield Spencer. First is, sadly, I had to ban my first person from my channel. I was really sad that I had to do it. You guys don't know them. Uh, yeah, I'm not calling out names. That's not right. But anyway, yeah. I was really sad. I knew it was gonna have to happen eventually, but I didn't think it'd happen like this early. I didn't even have 150 subs yet, so I was quite surprised that I had to do it. But anyway, that happened. I don't feel good about it. Hopefully it'll be even longer before I have to do another one. I don't like doing that. Anyway, on to the happy news. Happy news 1! Thank you once again, the French Reaper. Great guy. Great buddy. I love you, man. Every time I have a problem with one of my builds, you always swoop in and just a tiny little suggestion, and it just fixes everything. It just fixes everything. So I'm gonna leave another link to your channel, his channel, in the description. Go check, go check him out. Great guy. You know, once again, fixed everything. So, what did I change this time for Deathfield Spencer? Well, I went back to creatures again, but I'm using symbiosis now. I actually did talk about symbiosis only in the description of my last Deathfield video, but it wasn't even related to this build. But he actually said it was a good idea, and I tried it out, and it was exactly what I needed. Because I was telling Cassian Blackcloak the same thing for Paracelsus Generator. It got nerfed hard, and I was like, hey, symbiosis is kind of like Paracelsus. It's just, you know, a constant -1 to everything. But you have to, you know, play the cards correctly in order to use it. But, you know, now I would say it's a stronger version of Paracelsus. It used to be a weaker version of Paracelsus, but now it's a stronger version. So, boom, I got that going on. I have this. I really want to build where I'm using this because I love this card, but that's not this build. Boom, Hypercharge. Because all the other cards for this build just don't work. This doesn't cut it for the build I have. You definitely use Symbiosis with this card, but this shouldn't be an Area 3 card. This isn't good enough to be an area card at all. And, you know, this is good, but only with battery. But then I have a 3-mod deck, and it's yeah, the energy is really good. It's fast, but it's just not good enough. Symbiosis is exactly what I need. So bam, Hypercharge, and it pairs well with Symbiosis because in Area 1 and 2, you know, all my cards have a permanent -1 if I play the cards correctly. But in Area 3, I don't even need to play the cards correctly because I have Hypercharge. I can play the cards correctly and still get a -1 on top of the -2 this gives me, giving me a -3. But, you know, I don't have to. I can just use Hypercharge and I'm good. And then all my cards either cost 2 or 1. That's awesome. If you don't know what Symbiosis is, basically, if you use a creature card, then all your other cards, like your guns and your effect cards, they get -1. So if you play the effect card, then your creature card is -1 as well. But if you play another effect card, you lose the discount. You know, types, effect, guns, traps, creatures. That's what it means. So basically, it's still Deathfield, so the equipment is the same. I did have this in here. I took it out. I had this in here. It's the same price. But I took it out. Simply because I would use the machine gun, but it costs 4. And with Symbiosis, it'll cost 3. That's still expensive, but I think the rifle is good enough. Because I don't actually need to hurt them with the gun. I just need to use it. And I need to use it long enough to incentivize them to destroy my camera. Some teams don't destroy your cameras. Those are bad teams. Good teams do destroy your cameras. So I put this in here to incentivize all types of teams to attack my cameras. And that's what you want for this build. You know, Death Field, it's all about getting your camera shield. So boom, that's in there. That's still in there. And every time I get a camera shield, the shield lasts longer. And then that, combined with this, and that, makes the cooldown for the Death Field, you know, really, 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 really fast. Boom. And I have the partially armored, and I have the parasite zombie. I still have the 2 sprays. I did experiment with having both parasites, but it's just a little too much, just a teensy bit, and I don't want to go that route. I don't want to go a route where it's just a teensy bit too expensive. I like efficiency, perfection. That's what I'm doing. And, you know, the partially armored is just as good. And, you know, and if you have a whole bunch of these out and about, they all have different armor pieces missing, and that's good. That's what you want. A whole bunch of these to confuse the survivors. And there you go. That's the build. Is this the final version? I certainly hope so. I kind of want to move to one of the other versions of the D field, but this is just the normal one. This would be the best option for getting it back quicker, but it's too small. It's way too easy to dodge. This is good. It gets people off guard, but it's too big, and you might not be able to do it. You might not be able to place it down properly. This is too slow. It covers a large area, and it can down the entire team, but it's very slow. So you have to, you really have to do it at the proper time. So in that case, I guess I should be using the immobilizing rounds, because that's what the original build had. Maybe I should be doing that. You know what? Yeah. Boom. This has the same problem as this, however. It's a one-shot. This has 5 or 6 shots, and that gives them enough time to destroy the camera, but these are one-shots. But I think for the D field itself, I'm going to use the immobilizing rounds. So there you go. I just changed it again, immobilizing rounds. So I'm going to jump into a match. We'll see how it goes, and if it goes well, I think this might be the final build. I had to take out Deception. You probably noticed that. So, I'm still talking, apparently. Deception was great for this build, because you want them to destroy the cameras. And if they think you're on a camera, they'll blow up the camera. But I'm using Symbiosis, and I can't use it. So, imagine this is Deception. I have 4 effect cards right there. Now I have 5 effect cards. Way too many effect cards, not enough creatures. So, I had to put in another creature just for Symbiosis in Area 1 and 2. In Area 3, it wouldn't really matter, but in Area 3, Deception doesn't even do anything because they're going to the Biocore, and there's only 1 camera in front of the Biocore, so Deception's basically useless in Area 3. And there you go, there you have it. And now we're gonna jump in. I hope you can hear me. I moved my mic up a little bit. So I got Flatulent Phantom in here. I don't quite remember this person. I think this is the same Valerie in the last time I tried to do this. I think it's the same Valerie in my AFKs and D Fields video, but I don't know. I just recognize the name, but I don't remember anything about him. Yeah. Yeah, a high-ranked team. Hell of a high-ranked Martin over there. We got a Tyrone, probably a Pyrone. A lot of high-level Tyrones play that build. It's disgusting, but hey, whatever works, right? Then you got Jill. Sweet outfit. And, yeah. I'm tired, so I'm probably gonna unplug my microphone after this. But anyway, here we go.
I will undo this unjust travesty done to me by time, and I will rule over all mankind. Will you even live to unlock this? I doubt it. A child could have found that. Go ahead, take it. The reek of the undead fills the air, triggering your body's fear responses.
Damn it, door's locked.
Take it now. It is so much more dangerous ahead.
Pick it up! Let's go!
A modest excellent.
Oh, baby, yes.
You
This
will
will teach
never
you to
see
make jokes
your
about my
loved
name.
ones again. Good, good. The results are fascinating. Continue.
It'll take more than that to stop me.
All lesser creatures can benefit from my control.
Not even close. I tremble in fear at your mighty door locking baby.
Oh, this one's locked.
This weapon lacks elegance, but it will suffice. You stand on the knife edge of mortality.
It's okay. Next time you'll get it.
I will tear out your insides myself.
I almost had a zombie chow. Whew. Thanks for that.
Mindless existence elevated to purpose by my touch.
This is key. There is more testing to be done.
I've got this.
Does the sound of their breath make you tingle with fear?
I am coming to get you.
I am waiting for you. Not long now.
Use it as a learning experience. Let's go.
Step on these and they'll all be like, oh man, that was close.
Mindless existence elevated to purpose by my touch.
I'm ecstatic.
Healing spray deployed. Get ready, here it comes.
I'll teach him to make jokes about my babies.
Let's do this!
Are you really trying your best? You have more tests to run on you. All lesser creatures can benefit from my control.
You're less than guinea pigs to me. Run, as fast as you could. But it wasn't fast enough now,
Okay.
was it?
That went a lot better than the last time. Oh yeah. So there you have it. So I was having problems with bioenergy, and the only reason is that it, you know, I got a huge push because they took forever to find Yorick, which it is incredible. Like, they were right there. They just... It was like, I don't know what happened. They went in the room. They went in the room with Yorick and everything. I guess he was, like, hiding behind a curtain, and they thought he wasn't in there. Lucky as hell, man. Lucky as hell. That's why I got so far. But yeah, there you go. I finally got to show. I'm gonna have to go back and count how many D fields I got, but the goop helped out so much. If I actually used the rifle instead of the goop, I would have had a worse time. So putting in the goop at the last second was a good idea. And this team was actually good on cameras, and because they were good on cameras, it helped me out, surprisingly, with the D field. So thank you guys very much. And because I have this, it helped out with repairing the camera. And then this, combined with that, and that, makes the build. So there you go. Creatures, shield, infection, bio leech. The parasite was a good choice because if you put this on the parasite, a whole bunch of energy. And there you go. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, have a great day.